it's the battleground. Will you fight or will you fall? When you hear the siren sound, is there trembling in your bones? War is fury, there's no mercy. No mercy. No mercy.
Game over for the nonsense. I'm a reason with the conflict. You've been pressing on the topic. I came to lock it up in the coffin. Yes! Got a score I wanna settle up. You ain't ready, I'ma let it rush. I ain't leaving nothing undone. Armageddon, never letting up. Yeah. If you started, I'ma finish it. Cut 'em off, I'm the period. You feel like an alpha to meet the omega. Time's up, I'm the end of it. I am the finisher. You started, I finish it. I am the finisher. Soon as you started, I finish it. It's the final call, now your time is up. Game over, this the end of it. I am the finisher. Come on. Soon as you started, I finish it. I am the finisher. Yeah. I am the finisher. It's the final call, now your time is up. Game over, this the end of it. I am the finisher. Come on. Soon as you started, I finish it.
Playoff soccer! Being introduced as a team, please welcome your 10-time champion, Baltimore Blast! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise. Blast fans, the Blast family suffered another tragic loss of one of its members over the past few weeks. Juan Pereira's mom, Jasira, passed away suddenly on March the 28th. Please join me, along with all the members of the Baltimore Blast and the Chihuahua Savage, in a moment of silence to honor Jasira Smith. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of the Mexican national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing if able. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Members of the military and veterans salute. And everyone else, place your hand on your heart as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by tonight's special guest, Steve Wright.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
From the CQ Arena in Baltimore, Maryland, it's playoff soccer on MASL TV. Tonight, it's the Baltimore Blast and the Chihuahua Savage. Paul Mittermeier, Lita Chantarette, and Andrew Primrose on the call for you here tonight. Strange ending of the season for the Blast as they finished 12-9 on the year. They were supposed to play in Florida last weekend, but were stuck, couldn't get out. Major travel issues last weekend, and they had to cancel the game. You don't see that very often, but trust me, I know for a fact I tried to get 32 NFL players to Baltimore last weekend, and it was a nightmare travel-wise. So the Blast to get a week off, 2 weeks rest. They're healthy, Lee, as they come into this match with a very good Savage squad.
Yes, you know, sometimes I'm not sure, like some coaches enjoy that rest before games and some coaches do not. Like as a player, I really never liked going that amount of time without playing a game. It's hard to replicate that in practice. So we'll see, you know, if they come out a little bit rusty or if, you know, if they come out well rested.
Blast led by Lucas Roque's 26 goals on the season. Also, Tony Donatelli and Genesis Mello, 22 each on the season. For the Savage, they started the season 0-7. Then they ran off 15 out of 16. And Lee, they're playing some really good soccer coming into this playoff.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got to give it to the coaching staff and to the players. When you have a start like that, it's easy to collapse, implode. You use the adjective, but yeah, for the coach and the players to put together a run like that it's pretty impressive.
Turned it around. They signed some Monterey Fury former players, and that really got them going, including their goalkeeper, Bruno Valdovinas. We'll have more on him in a second. Let's go down to Andrew Primrose, though, because new in the playoffs, video replay. Lay it out for us, Andrew.
Yeah, some long-awaited help for the officials to make some of these tough calls. Video replay system, and it will be a coach's challenge system. Each team will have one challenge from the coaches. The referees will, of course, be able to correct clear and obvious decisions. The guidance from the league, if you can look at it 3 or 4 times and you can't tell, that's enough. And so that'll be the guidelines that they'll use tonight, and it should help us keep from having any egregious areas and help the referees make good calls.
And guys, take a look next to the goals. Goal judges for the playoffs as well. And that's a big thing here in Baltimore because the goals are not deep, they're very shallow, and sometimes it's hard to see whether it goes in or not.
I mean, we always had goalkeeper judges. I think it's really important that you do because the ball, it just moves so fast, right? So it's hard for the officials a lot of times to see if it crosses that line. So I think that's extremely important.
ready to go here in Baltimore. Savage will start with it. See Fuentes at midfield. Hugo Fuentes starts it for Chihuahua. We're underway. Gore on the near side. Back on defense, Escalante for the Savage. Mello with the steal for Baltimore. And this one kicked into the bench by Lucas Roque, so we'll get a free kick here for the Savage. Savage kick it down to the far corner. Jeremy Raley on that for the blast. Plays it around Josh Hughes. It's loose. Shot. Quick shot there. Save. First shot of the day by Rios. Out come the blast. Roque run off. Nice play there by Escalante. This is an interesting matchup, Lee, because both fields are the same size. Blast have the smallest field in the league. The Savage have the second smallest field, but they're real close in dimensions.
Yeah, so that's one of the, right? That's a, I guess not an advantage, but something they don't have to get used to. That a lot of teams have to get used to when they come to this arena. So it'll be interesting to see, because they're really trying to work it out of the back really well. But any kind of mistake is a counterattack.
Ponce pressured by Donatelli, and Blast still with some good pressure. Adrian Miller wraps it to the far side, and finally, Chihuahua breaks out. Quick turn by Gonzalez. That's blocked away by Dos Santos. They're going to kick in for Chihuahua along the boards.
Chihuahua seems really comfortable on the ball right now, Paul. I mean, they were under some good pressure there, and they did a good job of working the ball out of the back. I'd like to see Adriano not let the forward turn there.
Well, Gonzalez to drive towards the box. That's redirected by Hernandez into the netting. It'll be a goalkeeper distribution for Vanzella. Talked about Rios, who's 33 goals leads the Savage, but they have also got 4 other players with double-digit goals. Fuentes, Macias, Hernandez, and Cañez. And foul here called on Dantas. And we'll see, Lee, if Chihuahua can match up with Dantas' physicality tonight.
I like that play there by Chihuahua to break the pressure off that free kick for a number of reasons. You're making Vinny work back and get away from the goal.
Mello in the box, turns, but good D there. He's denied by the Savage. Lou with some footwork, but turned away. Dantas changes as the ball's played into the Savage defensive zone. 2 minutes in.
Keep an eye out, or an ear out on down here, Paul. And some whistles from the crowd. I don't think it's actual whistles. I think it's somebody blowing, but it's been quite loud. It kind of sounds like it's the official's whistle.
Interesting. 3-line violation on Roque, so we're going to restart from the yellow for Chihuahua. Talked about their streak. They won 15 of 16. They dropped their last game to Utica, but they really didn't have any of their starters, didn't need to. Their position was already set when they came to the East Coast. They beat Harrisburg that last weekend and then lost to Utica, the final game of the season. But we're locked into that 4 seed. Ball down the wing. Follow. Shot is mishit by Escalante. We're going to goalkeeper distribution for the Black.
I think that was actually, I think that should be a kick-in. I think it was actually outside.
Outside the red flag?
I think it was outside the red flag. In outdoor, that'd be a throw-in.
I think we're just going to do the distribution. I think anything closely, they just give it to the keeper.
I think you might have kicked that into the Blast locker room.
Mello retreats. Vanzella. Back for Mello. He's ridden to the boards. Foul called. Free kick Blast. Blast head coach David Bascom felt the team that makes the least mistakes tonight should win.
I tell you, I've been kind of impressed so far by Chihuahua's press. Their pressing is really, it's done very well. They're really organized. They all press on the same page.
The ball for Rios. Shot. So Vanzella, another kick save. Saw one of his kick saves was the key save of the week last time against San Diego, or save of the game. And we were in the locker room after the game, and Williams was like, that was the easiest one I made all night. He said, it looked really good, but that was probably the easiest one all night. He's very good with his feet, both distributing and taking goals away on that low end. Here's Thomas now. Jamie's missed the last few games with the injury. He's back. Loose ball deflects back towards Vanzella, and he gobbles it up. Quick distribution for Hughes. Hughes turns. That comes off the boards and right into the hands of Valdovinas. Pressure from the blast. Zwartz plays it to the far side. And up ahead for Puentes. He loses the handle. Steal by Roque. Lucas tries to feed Dos Santos on the run, but couldn't connect there, and that's good D as Hugo Puentes recovered and made that defensive play for the Savage. Here he is again now in the offensive end. Turns, shoots wide, and Vanzella reads that off the board.
Chihuahua is unleashing a lot of shots from a lot of different angles here. I think they're, obviously used to being in a small arena, and they know the benefit of that, so they've been getting a lot of shots off.
For those of you just tuning in for the first time, here in Baltimore, if you've got some steam behind your shot, anywhere inside the midfield stripe is fair game. Mello drive, that goes just wide. First good look of the game for the Blast, and Mello misses wide to the left. Turnover, Diesel right there on it.
That's a mistake. A player was changing as he was playing that ball. He didn't recognize he was subbing out.
Raley with some room. Jeremy steps over. Now Donatelli. We don't talk enough about Tony Donatelli, Lee. 22 and 16 this year. What a ball by Dantas. Kalu couldn't do anything with it, and the Blast reset.
Aside from his statistics, his offensive statistics, Tony does a lot of little things well, both on the offensive end and defensive end.
Santana. Vanzella comes forward. Chip to the corner, but Nelson was changing. Nice little header back, and Valdovinas could have done more with that, I think.
Yeah, I think a little miscommunication. The forward wanted to get off, and
nobody covers Vanzella here,
yeah. Both keepers right now have been very active.
Oh, loose ball in front. Oh, good chance. Hughes' ball was blocked.
Great tackle. Almost capitalized on a really big mistake there.
Oh, Vanzella reads, but he can't get back in. Hughes kicks it off the line. Pereira steps in.
Wow, back-to-back defensive saves by both teams here on mistakes.
The defensive players keeping the ball out of their net. Luis Medrano settles, he's on the floor. Zwartz leaves it back for him.
It's loud down here right now. This crowd is, and it's probably the loudest I've heard it so far this year.
A real good crowd here tonight in Baltimore. Of course, this one tonight, Friday night here in Baltimore. Vanzella parries it away, and then Monday night in Chihuahua.
It'll be interesting to see how this one settles in, Paul, because right now the Blast is comfortable sitting back like they are right now and intercepting and breaking up the play defensively, while Chihuahua is really counter-pressing.
They're really pushing.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep up that, if they can keep up that pace. Because if they can, it's causing the Blast some real problems building out of the back.
Aguiar's drive into the netting. 7:49 left in the first. We come to our first timeout of the game. Scoreless here in Baltimore. Back with more MASL soccer on MASL TV.
Searching for a new vehicle? Antwerpen has you covered with 11 dealerships to choose from. Antwerpen Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Hyundai, Nissan, Genesis, Toyota, Volkswagen, Mitsubishi, and Chevy. Plus, we have over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles to choose from, certified service departments, and 3 collision centers. Antwerpen is also home to the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit any of our 11 dealerships or shop online at jacksays.yes.com.
And remember, when I say yes, you pay less. Cat Day, Houseplant Day,
Second Tuesday of September,
Ugly Sweaters all December.
Jeff paid his parking ticket.
Kevin found his guinea pig.
With Wise, entertaining is so easy you'll have to find new reasons to celebrate. Only at Wise.
At Heller Coates, we are all about relationships. And if you know us, you know we love sports. We are especially pleased to partner with the Baltimore Blast this year. We welcome Blast fans to reach out for a trusted and customized insurance review. I hope to hear from you soon.
Pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know.
Now welcome back to Baltimore. 7:49 left in the first. Goalkeeper distribution for Van Zella. We are scoreless. Chihuahua with some good chances. Blast had a good chance. Good ball here for Dantas. Dantas plays the boards, turns, shoots, that's deflected. Aguiar got a piece of that. Loose in the box, and it trickles back into the hands of Valdovinas.
So I wonder if that was an adjustment David made, because I was thinking about the press in the first half. Chihuahua's pressing really hard, and the Blast built 3 there and then tried to play the ball behind that first line of defending there. And if they keep doing that, they'll cause them problems. But if they keep playing in front of the defenders, Chihuahua's been real successful with pressing.
And he turns and got a step, but nowhere to go around the turn, so he backs it out. There's Rayleigh on the far side with Santana on the D. Hughes, pass deflected. Hughes stays on it, though, and finally gets it for Santana. Good work by Hughes to keep the possession alive. Dantas. Vinny, space, then blocked. It's a good defensive play there, as Dantas had little room, and Contreras that time on the D. Two-man wall, Mello and Roque. Lucas, that's blocked. Dos Santos steps in. Roque, Rayleigh. Dos Santos gets through the double team. Try to go cross field for Donatelli. Tony a little upset, he was open. Chested down. The play far side, ball trickles towards Donatelli, but Dos Santos' return pass is intercepted. Nice play by Zwart there for Chihuahua. Good ball to the middle. Macias. Zwart.
I feel like the Blast, where Chihuahua's pressing with 5 guys, the Blast are pressing with 3. So once once they get by the first 2 guys, I mean, it's just so open for Chihuahua right now.
Drive by Zwart. Hits the top of the crossbar and then the superstructure. So it'll be a yellow line restart for the Blast on their own side of midfield.
I thought William actually got a hand on that. So what would that be if William got a hand on that? Whose ball would it be?
If William got a hand on that, it would be
Chihuahua's ball there,
ball,
right?
yeah.
I thought William actually got a hand on that. I thought he got a little save there.
Pereira taken away. There's a run by Hernandez off the boards. Mello, good ball up ahead. And now quick touch for Dantas. Vinny, oh, he had Rayleigh on the move. Couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, that was good defending. That player really kind of cut off that pass, forcing him actually to turn to the outside and tried to make that pass.
There's Juan Pereira on the far side if you weren't joining us in the introductions. Oh, here's a ball. Dantas, oh, he was open, and the ball was deflected by the defender. Santana battles along the boards. Ball still loose, pops out for Dantas. Vinny's taken down hard, and foul called here on Chihuahua.
So great play by Juan. You can tell they've been studying Juan, where he likes that little drag down the boards where he beats guys. They've taken that away twice now, and Juan was really smart there, and that defender had sagged off, who was it, Dantas, and Dantas was wide open.
Here's Pereira again. Again, his mom passed away 10 days ago. Oh, there's a drive off the corner of the glass and out of play. Mom passed away suddenly 10 days ago. Blast honored her with wearing T-shirts at introductions tonight, and we're introduced as a team.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. A lot of times players use this time to get away from it and really focus, and they become much more focused just to kind of give themselves relief from a really difficult time.
Ball deflected by Thomas up into the crowd. Kick in on the far side. It's a typical game here at CQ. It's a lot of action, no score. Garay to the corner.
Jeremy does a good job of holding him up, not allowing him to turn there.
That was Puentes who posted up. Now Rios looks to feed. Instead comes near side Garay. Now back for Rios along the boards. Picked up by Dos Santos. Nice through ball. Good settle by Medrano down there. There's Rios again. Looking for some space. Still looking, and finally has to go far side. Good D, good switch there by the Blast.
Great D, great screening. They're doing a great job of screening that pass to the number 9 up top.
Rios backs it up now.
I would like to see when the Blast has him there. They did such a good job of screening the front players here. I would love to see them press a little bit more in that offensive third.
Ball deflected off of Gonzalez and into the hands of Vanzella. Ball headed to the middle, Kalu. Blast hasn't had a shot in a while.
Nah, both teams have had a lot of possession here in the last 4 or 5 minutes, but not, both teams are doing a great defensive job. I think the Blast probably had the best chance with Dantas. Wow, that could have been a blue card, I think.
It is.
Is it a blue card? Yeah.
It's a delayed penalty. Garay went down, was holding his ankle. Now he's back up again, ready to field the ball.
They should pull the goalie here, and they are now. Yeah, Chihuahua a little on that advantage.
Wow,
so 6 on 5.
Great.
Blast finally touch up and possess. And we'll get the call now. It's going to be on Donatelli. It was a late blue card.
Yeah, but I think they called it, I think Donatelli went, the bottom of his foot kind of studs up. If this were outdoor, it would be studs up.
Take a look.
It's a tough angle. From a different angle, I feel it.
Now, I'm not saying he will do it, but this would be something that could be challenged by David Baskin.
Yeah, that actually, I tell you what, when you look at it in slow motion,
very little contact.
I don't know if Tony got him.
Very little contact, and then, I think it was once Garay was on the ground and rolled around a couple of times, the blue card came out, and it's just interesting because then he pops up and he's 100% again.
Yeah, at full speed, it looked like he got him, but I honestly don't think he got him. If he did get him, he didn't get him the way I thought he did it originally.
All right, Chihuahua power play, 39% on the season. Blast killing at a 68% rate. First big chance of the game for either team.
I wonder what that percentage was like over the last, 16 games. They started off a little slow and then adding different players on. I wonder what it's been over, say, even like the last 10 games, what that percentage has been.
So good block there by Jamie Thomas, who's back on the penalty kill. 1:35 left in the power play. Hernandez.
That little chip over the top, Mike has got to be aware of because that ball's on for Chihuahua.
Ponce with room. Plays it near side. Now back for Ponce. Drive, score! Gonzalez opens the account for Chihuahua. It's a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Savage.
The Blast did a good job there. I mean, look at it's obviously you're a man down, but I think they did a good job of making Chihuahua move the ball around, but you have to give Chihuahua some credit there. They were real patient, moved the ball around really well. And
that's a good look, yeah.
That's a nice shot.
Gonzalez scores goal number 11 of the season. Ponce gets the assist. He's got his 4th assist of the season. And it's an early lead for the Savage.
Once again, the Blast has to look for secondary passes. They're just looking for first level passes, and Chihuahua is too organized defensively. All 4 guys are rotating to the ball, or all 5 guys.
Blast swinging near side, rarely loses the handle. Macias with some room. Macias off the boards in front. Comes free, shot, that's a block by Pereira. And then Juan got hit in the head on the follow-through by Contreras.
Great
Looks like
job.
he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, great job by Juan getting down in front of that one.
Take a look.
Oh, he got it in the arm, didn't want a handball called against him.
The ball cross field, shot save, William. And we'll get another corner kick for the Savage.
Good technique keeping that ball down, but that's not you. You're gonna have to hit a special shot from there to beat William.
Aguiar there with a nice drive. We'll do it from the other side now. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Well, dangerous pass here, gets away, Dos Santos goes down, and we'll get 2 minutes on the Savage.
Absolutely. Now I wonder, are they gonna consider that a breakaway?
No.
Because nobody was behind the ball there. Like, he's gone. I know he's at his own yellow line, but he's gone there.
Well, we were told that it has to be across midfield
Gotcha, okay.
for it to be considered a shootout. Is that correct, Andrew?
Yes, that's what's in the rule book.
Because he's gone here. All the 12, I mean, he's gone.
All right, so here we go. Power play for the Blast. 1:38 in the first one. Will carry over to period 2 if they don't score. Chihuahua way out with the pressure. Good ball there. Juan has to retreat and play it to his keeper. Blast rebuild with 1:15 left in the quarter. Donatelli, Pereira, Mello, Dantas now. Vinny off the boards in front. It caroms off of 2 bodies, and Savage clear, but only to the yellow.
I wonder if David could see that, because I think that hit, one of the Savage players, I think number 4.
In the hand?
Oh, he threw a chicken wing out there. I feel like he got his elbow. He was going by him, and I feel like he threw his elbow out there.
Good D there. Donatelli pushed off, and that's a foul. Cañez picks up that foul. Free kick for the Blast. 42-8 left.
I'll tell you what, Tony sold that pretty well. I'm surprised they didn't pull a blue there.
Pereira back for Donatelli. Blaster struggling with spacing here.
Well, I don't think they're used to teams coming out so far on them. What they have to have a presence in the middle of the field.
Dantas has a lot of room on that far side if they can swing the ball back to him.
Once again, I prefer Mello, who's a craftier passer of the ball out wide, and Dantas in the middle, who's, he's a monster in there.
Maybe one last chance for the Blast. Donatelli tries to quickly get it ahead. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Blast will kick it in. Come near side. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second in front, and the time runs out. 21 seconds left on the power play when we come back for the second quarter. Only goal of the quarter scored by the Chihuahua. It was Gonzalez from Ponce to give the Savage a 1-0 first quarter lead. Back with second quarter action after the break on MASL TV.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Our country has changed over the last 80 years. At Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield, we're not just embracing this change, we're driving it in our own backyard. As a local not-for-profit, we're tackling some of the region's biggest health challenges and making care more accessible for you by providing access to digital tools. Transforming healthcare for over 3 million of your neighbors. Forging new paths to live fearless. Care First, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
GoostUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Welcome back to Baltimore. Second quarter on the way for you. Chihuahua leads at 1-0 after 1 quarter of play. Blast are still on the power play for 21 seconds, and they'll start with the ball here in the second quarter. Blast send out Dantas, Roque, Bello, Pereira, and Donatelli.
No, obviously you have Vinny in here now, Paul. Are you a little surprised that we're not seeing Nope, you there? I'm sorry, Nelson Santana. I might cut out. Are you a little surprised we're not seeing Nelson Santana after the success he had late in the season on the power play?
No, not really. I think he was a player that you had. Once you put Vinny back in the mix, I mean that's who you replace Santana with. So, and Nelson did play well on the power play. Not going to take anything away from him.
What you go with Vinny on that in that same role? You expect him to do the same thing?
I don't think it's the same role. I think there's a ball into the netting from Pereira. You see Melo's playing that role top of the box. He just has, you're in a situation where you want Melo there more than Santana, because the one thing about Santana on the power play is if you turn the ball over, he's going to have trouble getting back and playing against the short-handed situation. Melo's got much more speed there, and he's a much better playmaker, I think, at the top of the box.
Yeah, but I think Dantes is their best playmaker at the top of the box, though.
No, I mean, they could interchange, right?
I would rather have Melo out wide, whose his first inclination is to pass the ball and to find players. And Dantes just gives you such a force when he holds the ball up.
And what's going on, Andrew?
He doesn't have shin guards on, and so they're putting shin guards in. Is that not a penalty for?
Give him a couple of Pepsi cups.
Is that not a card for improper equipment? They're actually looking at the rule book, I believe.
I remember guys used to do that all the time. They got to sub him out.
Let's see.
They've got to sub him out.
So Andrew,
so it's no misconduct, but he has to come out.
For how long?
32.4 seconds.
That's right? 8 seconds. 8 seconds. That's what's left on the power play. Well, how long do you get to make a substitution?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's happening here because they don't have
27 seconds.
They don't have a goalie on the field.
Well, Ivan Munoz is getting the gloves on right now.
Is that okay? So they're looking to put the backup goalie in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have to give the keeper time to get his gear on.
Now, he's not wearing a jersey. He doesn't have to wear a jersey?
I guess that's his jersey. He distributes to the far side. I guess, does he have to stay in until there's a stoppage? 1 second left on the power play for the Blast. We'll have a drop ball here on the far side. We get at least 5 of those games.
I wonder what this rule is here. When can the keeper sub back in?
Did that on purpose, right? He kicked that out of play. Yep. Contreras kicked it out of play. And the Blast are trying to put it back in. Now there's all kind of chaos on the field. And now the substitution will be made.
I would like to know why the keeper took his gloves off.
Three-line violation on the Blast here.
It's the second one this game already.
Well, there's
It's
so many.
uncharacteristic here. I think they're frazzled by the press, but they've got to build that three and then beat that first line of defending.
Near.
Now, Paul, you have the chart up there. Is an ineligible player something to challenge?
An ineligible player, it would be, but
if the goalie's not wearing a uniform number, I mean, I believe that's in the rules. They have to have a uniform number, correct?
he had a little number 1 on his neck, on the back. If that counts as a number.
He had a little number 1 where?
On the neck of the jersey.
On
of
the
the
neck?
shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. Rinaldi fouled away from the ball. This foul's on Aguiar.
Now they can choose to review this as a blow to the head. It looks like they will.
The referee's going to talk about this. I don't know if this is going to be in view of the camera, though. Let's take a look if we can see a replay. Aguiar comes together. There you see the first bump. Oh, then a clear blow to the head. That was on camera.
Oh, he got him, whether he meant it or not. He got him with the over.
Definitely hit him in the face.
They're going with the blue.
There it is. Blue card, the elbow to the face on Aguiar, so he'll head to the box. Another power play. Or check that, it's Hernandez that goes to the box. My bad. Now they have 77 up on the board, but it is 7. I thought it was Aguiar that got him. So it's number 7 with the 2-minute penalty.
Chihuahua has 5 on the field.
Chihuahua looks a little unorganized here. They don't know who's coming, who's going.
This is a real good restart for the Blast.
This is a great spot. I mean, this should just be one touch and a hit.
Time to the penalty, 56 seconds. Blast go on the power play. How would you like to be in front of Vinny Dantas here?
I mean, this is so close. Just post 2 guys up right along that line. It's
shot blocked by the wall.
I do not like that at all. You
Gotta
literally,
go
you have 4,
sideways, right?
you're shooting into 4 guys. You have 2 guys on each side. It's 2-on-1 on one of the sides. No matter which side you go to, it's 2-on-1.
Oh, ball through. That's a good takeaway. Macias now with the run out, 2-on-1 if he hurries, but good hustle by Roque to get back. And the Blast regroup with 1:40 left on the power play. So a big chance here for the Blast to tie this one up, but poor pass there. Now a chance, we were shorthanded. Macias, cross shot off the post. Oh, big chance for Chihuahua there. They couldn't put it home.
The Blast got real fortunate there. Unorganized defensively, offensively, really, really lazy with their passes.
Blast are scrambling right now as Van Zell had to make another big save.
About 50 seconds into this penalty, and Chihuahua's had all the scoring opportunities.
Another poor pass by the Blast.
Right now, Williams kept him in this man-up power play.
Blast, Lee, go over the top to Dantas.
Yeah, once again, it's something I've said earlier. You have to beat this first line of defending. Chihuahua does a really good job of pressing the ball. You got to look for that secondary pass.
Hold on Cañez. Free kick Blast. 47 left on the power play. Top for Donatelli. Mello. Dantas. Vinny. Back for Mello. Donatelli with a good move. Turns, that's blocked. 30 seconds left. Outstanding penalty kill here from Chihuahua. But I still have not figured this out. Good ball for Dantas off the boards in front, comes through. Donatelli follow up, that's blocked. Good job by Rios there. Roque keeps it alive. Ball cleared. 5 seconds left. Mello chance. Goes to Roque. Roque back for Mello, that's blocked. To the corner. Foul called on Roque. That'll do it for the Blast power play. They're 0 for 2 And the Savage still lead 1-0. 12 minutes left here, second quarter.
They've gotten a little better rhythm there the last 30, 45 seconds with good movement, creating some opportunities. It just took them way too long to get into good rhythm with that penalty.
Rios now. Talked about the Blast. Really came on strong offensively at the end of the season. 9 straight games with at least 6 goals. There's a big save by Vanzella. Yet tonight they're scoreless through the first 19 minutes here.
Yeah, they're not creating a lot of opportunities, and defensively, I understand they're looking to screen and take passing lanes away, but they're sitting back too deep, and Chihuahua just has too much time on the ball right now.
Pereira. For Roque. Lucas turns. Pushed off. Good steal there. Ball in front. Try there, but
and on the opposite end, Chihuahua is high pressing.
Fuentes was open in the box, but Vanzella read it. Dantas can't win the ball. It's a quick turnover. Shot and save Vanzella. Flicked forward. Dantas stolen away. Miller with a drive. It's wide. Dos Santos hits it. And Fuentes right back in on it.
Vinny's having a bit of a tough game. They're letting Vinny receive the ball, and they're stepping in and taking it, you know, and causing problems off of his first touch.
Murray goes around Hughes. Ball forward, but Vanzella makes his presence felt, and Savage back off and make a change.
Williams been really strong again this game. He's made a number of good saves, 2 of them on their power play.
Tata stays on. Vinny turns. Shot blocked. Good work by Zwart defensively. 3-line pass there. Goes into the Blast box. It'll get a restart at the yellow. Blast only had Blast had 6 shots in the first quarter. Donatelli drive, oh, big time save. I don't think it was the keeper either.
No, I don't. I think it was all the way.
Now that's a header, great save.
Number 4, it looks like.
Escalante. Escalante came through with the header and saved the goal.
I'd like to see this shot again.
Oh.
Nice strike.
Time play by Escalante. Dantas shot blocked.
Blast were a man short there. Dos Santos late getting out.
He only had 4 on the field for that restart. Now Dos Santos has it. Ball's blocked. Mello. Manzella. Dos Santos on a run. Adriano plays it back for Donatelli. Dantas good step in to win it. Raley with a good follow. Donatelli with the build-up. Here's Hughes. Donatelli looking for some room. Raley. Back for Donatelli.
Well, the Blast is having a lot of trouble finding the passes centrally. And until they figure this out, they might want to start playing some diagonal balls into the corners and at least alleviating pressure and having the ball up in their offensive third and kind of build from there.
Play it to the corner, let Lucas and Vinny go battle for it, right?
Yeah, because they haven't figured this press out yet, and that's kind of the easiest way to break the press.
Blaster 0 for 2 on the power play. Scoreless here in the first half. There's your ball to the corner, Lee. Dangerous play towards the box. Mello can't head it down. Diesel comes flying through. And we'll get another penalty.
I'd like to see this one. Obviously, Mike completely misjudged the ball, but I'm not sure if this is a blue card or not. Obviously, it's a blue card, but
power play number 2 for Chihuahua. Let's take a look.
Yeah. I mean, Mike, it just ends up. I know, but it ends up being. I mean, his foot's around his head.
But
He's no contact.
He did not get him, but you got to see where the ref calls that, right? I mean, literally, his foot was at his head.
The Blast bench may think about this.
I mean, Mike did not get him. Mike was going for the ball, but I'm not sure they would overturn that. That's a dangerous play.
Yeah, but is it a blue card? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Big power play here for Chihuahua.
Can't challenge now. Play is restarted, so time
You
has
can't just
passed.
wait. You can't just wait till they score a goal and throw the flag. Gonzalez's drive mishits that with the left foot. That'll be a goalkeeper distribution for William. 8:32 left in the half. 1:39 left in the power play. Ball headed straight forward. Gonzalez puts it back into the defensive end. Blast with some pressure. Good ball by Valdovinas.
Really good movement by Torres there, finding that little gap.
Oh, good ball here. Gonzalez the save.
William, another fantastic save. William has kept the Blast in this first half. There haven't been many shots, but Chihuahua's definitely had the majority of them.
Thomas gets spilled. Foul on Chihuahua. Ponce picks up the foul there. Blast with the restart. Short-handed. Do you play this back or go for it?
No, you got to go for a shot here.
Santana puts it up into the third level. I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick a ball further than that in this arena before.
I think I just pulled my hip flexor looking at that.
Timeout on the field. Officials timeout. We'll take 1-2. 7:59 left in the second. Savage still lead at 1-0 over the Blast. Back with more second quarter action on MASL TV. Chihuahua on the power play, 1:06 left on the power play. They lead 1-0 over the Blast, 7:59 left in the second quarter. And the officials for today's match are brought to you by Capelli. Capelli, the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials. The officials today, Rich Grady, Joshua Encarnacion, Stephen Foster, and Brian Trombetta. Also have 2 goal judges here in the arena tonight. Don't forget as well, the official match ball of the MASL is designed and produced by Flight. Flight works closely with professionals and experts at the MASL to ensure the ideal standards for indoor soccer. From training to game day, Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight challenge everything. I like the new ball, Lee. Obviously because it's cool. I think the yellow is cool.
No, I do
it's
too.
a lot easier to see than it was the old ball. All right, under a minute left in the power play. Gonzalez goes down the wing. It's a return pass. Ponce far side, now gets some pressure, good settle. Thomas harassing up at the top of that box. 40 seconds left. Ponce tries to drive one in, but wasn't sure he was going to shoot or try to play that off for Aguiar, and Vanzella was able to gobble it up.
Chihuahua have a really nice presence in the middle of the field there on their power play.
Thomas with a good battle, 20 seconds left on the power play. Hernandez leaves for Ponce, 10 seconds left. Goes down the wing, drive off the boards, goes around. They move Gonzalez to the far side, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Penalty over. Santana, Diesel takes the pass out of the box.
Great job by Nelson. He did taking away the shot and the passing lane there.
Diesel double teamed by Aguiar in the corner. Ball comes free. Savage win it. Ponce's been on the floor a long time. He'll come off. So Blast killed that penalty. Still 1-0 with approaching 6 minutes left in the half.
4 power plays.
Yeah,
Blast haven't capitalized.
Yeah, we've gone probably 3 or 4 games without 4 power plays in this building, and 4 of them tonight. Under 6 to play. Kalu knocks it away. Here's Kalu with the steal. Okay. Goes around 2 defenders, but was run off the ball there. Macias takes it away.
That whistle. I don't know if you guys can hear it up there, but the Blast just stopped playing. They thought a whistle was called.
Hugo Pontes has done a lot of work up top tonight for Chihuahua, guys. He just subbed out, and I swear I felt like he was on for about 3.5 minutes there. He's been doing a lot of work up top. He's a presence.
There's Miller. Macias on the far side. Zwart back on for the Savage. Intent to possess here as we approach the 5-minute mark left in the half. Gonzalez forward, and Blaster chasing.
Yeah, Chihuahua's very active with their movement.
Correa around Mello. Rios near side. Rios could run down the wing. Got a step. Blast clear. Roque flicks it forward. Kalu runs on, but nice play by Medrano there. Blast back off a little bit. Aguiar far side. Good chip up ahead. Gamble here by Vanzella. Ball comes loose and William gets back to the box.
Yeah, that was a pretty big gamble by William there. He was a little bit fortunate not to pay for that one.
That's the second one he's had so far, and I think both of them have been dangerous.
Yeah, to be fair for William, he's had to do a lot of work here today.
He has been the best player on the field for the Blast here in the first half. This could easily be 3-4, 5-0. William has kept them in the game. Murray, step, shot, another save for Vanzella. Dantas doing work in his own end. Mello near side. Pereira with some room. Juan, step through, Juan, it's a step, goes down. No foul call, play on 3-on-2. Savage, Rios, good ball, saved by Vanzella. How did he get over to make that play?
Wow, what a fantastic save by William. I mean, how do you even see that ball? The ball actually went through one of the Blast defenders' legs to get back post. What a great save by William. William is really keeping the Blast in this game.
Well, dangerous spot here, but really spins out of it. Really now with some room. Ball kicked away by Contreras. Kicking for the Blast. Blast were in a little bit of a mess down there, and Rayleigh saved the day by spinning up the boards.
How is this a 1-0 game?
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of action, but 1 goal.
It's insane.
Mello on the restart. We're going to put it inside the Savage defensive end. Thomas far side. Back for Kalu. Mello now with some space. Mello taken away. A real good D by Ponce there.
Blast are just not winning the one-on-ones in those situations.
Now, Chihuahua has been outstanding defensively, taking on and defensively winning their one-on-one battles with Blast players.
Yeah, it's kind of a double whammy here. They're doing a great job individually, and they're also doing a great job collectively.
Oh, takeaway there. Deflects right back to Vadavinos, though, and out come the Savage. Hernandez cuts it back. That's blocked. Thomas heads it away. Keeps it in play.
I think Williams was telling Jamie, head it back to me. But Jamie decided to clear it instead.
Well, made a safe play.
Hugo's a really good presence in the middle for Chihuahua here. His movement, his ability to hold up the ball, find these little areas. to receive the ball, but he's been gassed. He's tired. He's been doing a lot of work.
Gonzalez back on the floor. Escalante.
Paul, doesn't it look like Chihuahua's just too comfortable?
Yeah, they're really comfortable.
So the Blast is not making them uncomfortable in any manner. They're just comfortable on the ball. Like they have time. They're not pressing. And then they're also just doing a good job of movement and finding spaces themselves.
Under 2 to play in the half. I don't think the Blast has been shut out all season here at home. I have to go back to see if they've ever been shut out at home in the first half at CQ. Double team, 1:10 left. Mello can't win the ball. Savage keep possession.
Chihuahua's doing a good job of this one-time ball down the boards. They're really mixing their play up well right now.
Oh, mistake here though, as the ball goes into the bench. Top of the arc restart for the Blast with 51.5 left in the half.
Do you call a timeout here?
Absolutely.
You have to, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you can come out of not playing well this half with a tie.
Dantas goes right away. Ball loose and cleared. Blast do not call timeout. 2-on-1 now. Good move. Shot, goal. Canez scores his 20th of the season, and with 39 seconds left, it's 2-0 Savage.
Yeah, very, very surprised. Look at, and as a coach, you always give the players freedom that if they see something, you know, you can take it on a set piece. And then the recovery here is not great either for the Blast. This is a playoff game, and you know we don't have guys killing themselves to get back here.
Time to go 14-21. So Savage are in control. Macias gets the assist. Blast have it, time running down. Tata steps in. Kalu bangs one off of a body. Still can't chip it out. 10 seconds left. Tackled away by Donatelli, but here we go. 2-on-1, now 2-on-2. Good cross, Donatelli recovers, and that'll do it. Savage gonna go in the first quarter, gonna go late in the second. Power play goal in the first, even strength goal in the second, and it's a 2-0 Savage lead at the half. Blast shut out in the first half of play.
Yeah, I mean, Chihuahua came in here. They're pretty organized. Once again, this is always the fear, right? This is the fear when you have such a long layoff. Like I said before the game, I'm not a fan of that. I think it throws off your rhythm. It's hard to get that intensity, and I think they came out slow.
Blast will have to regroup at the half and see what they can do coming out here in the second half of play. One half in the books here in game 1 of the MASL Ron Newman Cup quarterfinals. It's Savage 2, Blast nothing. Back with more. You're watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
There we go. All right. We're getting set for our Wise Supermarket shootout. We've got a very special guest here tonight, representing Wise Supermarkets. Welcome, Peter the Rabbit. And representing all you Blast fans, we have Chrissy here tonight. All right, so let's get behind Chrissy. Chrissy, you get 3 shots. You got to beat, the Rabbit. If you score 2 goals, you'll go home tonight with a $50 gift card, courtesy of Wise Supermarkets. Peter looks pretty confident in that net. All right, Chrissy, fire away. And a goal. Shot number 1 is good. All right, Chrissy, you need 1 more goal on Peter the Rabbit. The Easter Bunny's here tonight. All right, Chrissy, fire away. Shot's on its way. It's good. We got a winner here tonight. Having a nice round of applause for Chrissy. She goes home tonight with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Wise Supermarkets. And we'd like to thank Wise Supermarkets for being a great supporter of Baltimore Blast soccer all year long.
Blast fans, right now, we direct your attention to the midfield area. Joining us tonight is Luke Andrzejewski, Scott Andrzejewski, and Caitlin Andrzejewski, along with Maria Andrzejewski from PJ Foods and the Burger Kings of Baltimore. Now, in partnership with the Burger King Foundation, these men are here to present a check for $10,000 to the House of Ruth in Maryland. Receiving the check on behalf of the House of Ruth, Maryland, is Director of Marketing and Communications, Allison Cooley. Now, all of the 8 Baltimore City Burger King locations will be raising funds for House of Ruth, Maryland during the month of April in order to support its mission to eliminate intimate partner violence. Blast fans, please give a warm round of applause to Luke, Scott, Caitlin, and Maria, and the Baltimore Burger Kings. The Blast and the House of Ruth, Maryland thank them for their support of our community.
Cat Day, Houseplant Day.
Second Tuesday of September.
Ugly sweaters all December.
Jeff paid his parking ticket.
Kevin found his guinea pig.
With Wise, entertaining is so easy you'll have to find new reasons to celebrate. Only at Wise.
Hey everybody, I'm Gianni Tuminello, Vice President and General Manager of the Baltimore Blast. This is our 40th anniversary. 40 years, 10 championships, and millions of memories. I hope you enjoy the video.
Up and down that lonely road of faith, I have been there, unprepared for the storms and the tides that rise. I've realized one thing, how much I love you, and it hurts to see you cry. I believe we can make it through the winds of change.
Dos Santos forces it in. We're tied at 8. Adriano Dos Santos when they needed him most.
Here comes Baltimore with San Diego 2 men deep. Foul it.
On this lonely road of faith, on this lonely road of faith. I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious. Us, victorious. Us, victorious. Us, I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is.
At Heller Coates, we are all about relationships. And if you know us, you know we love sports. We are especially pleased to partner with the Baltimore Blast this year. We welcome Blast fans to reach out for a trusted and customized insurance review. I hope to hear from you soon.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you. Desire. The dog inside you is what drives you to finish. The dog drives you to dominate you. When it's one-on-one in the hole, when it's one-on-one and the ball is in the air, that dog makes the play. this game, the bigger dog wins.
Now welcome back to Baltimore. Halftime, a low-scoring first half of play as the Chihuahua Savage put the only 2 goals on the board of this game.
Yeah, it hasn't been high scoring, but there's been a lot of action, as there is a lot, and as there is often in this small field. William has done a fantastic job, made a number of saves. I think what I said at the beginning of the broadcast maybe has come to play a little bit here. I just feel like the Blast, not having played in a couple weeks, they're out of sync a little bit.
Let's take a look at the halftime highlights. William Van Zella kept him in the game, but on the power play, Chihuahua, great ball movement, and then they just get into one for a goal.
Yeah, and look they were real patient, and that's a nice shot, tucking it near post.
1-0, and then late in the second quarter, great move here by Canez, and he scores as he beats Van Zella there to make it 2-0. That was right after a Blast restart, but Blast could have been down much more. That was with the Blast up a man. Van Zella was forced to make that save, and then a real good one here as well, not from the keeper, but also from the D for the Savage. That kept it a scoreless Blast game, and then Van Zella again with a big-time save in that second quarter to keep the Blast in this one. So the Blast have the work cut out for them. They have to get something going offensively as we start play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. We were talking about it, during halftime. The Blast have to find a way to make Chihuahua a little bit uncomfortable. Right now, that's the thing I would say the most about the first half is they just didn't look uncomfortable. They looked comfortable on both ends of the field. Defensively, they really weren't worried about being broken down. And then offensively, when you're able to pick your head up constantly when you're on the ball, it just makes the game so much easier.
No doubt. Teams huddling. You see the Savage there huddling with their squad and the Blast getting loose. MASLsoccer.com, your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, standings, and in-depth features with names like Michael Lewis, Michelle Gingras, and more. Bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. That's MASLsoccer.com. Andrew Primrose, just thoughts on the feel on the Blast bench right
now. They look a little tight. They really do. They're coming out of the locker room. They look a little angry, a little tight. Not loose. Typically this team has been loose all year. Even in close games, both the San Diego games, the Florida game, they felt like loose. This Blast team looks tight. David Bascom's got a furrowed brow, and they're focused. And we'll see either a continuance of that first half, or we're going to see a lot of energy coming out right away with this start.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments David's made on both ends here.
Talk about scheme, Lee, and certainly all the things you discussed, about the pressure and breaking it and the ways to do it, but the Blast just seem to be a step slow. They seem to be not finishing their passes. You talked about the run back in a playoff game. They don't seem to be playing with the same level of intensity that you would usually see from a Blast team in the playoffs.
No, and once again, it always scared me as a player. It scares me as a coach. Having that time off, that long time, that lag, 2 weeks before before a game, a playoff game, it's hard to replicate what needs to be replicated.
Well, then you add the emotion, of course, the tragedy with Juan's mom and that situation and the mental toll that's taken as well on this team. Although add those factors up, and Blast have a lot to overcome right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've gone through that on this team before, where we've had a parent pass away the day of a game, and the boys had come together, and I was so proud of how everybody came together, and we won that game and worked our tails off, and it was so you want to try to turn that into a positive.
Blast will get the kick in here. This is out at the yellow for Mello. One-man wall for the Savage. And Blast will kick it around. Here's Diesel. High pressure from Chihuahua. Force the Blast back into their own end. Man-to-man, you see, and Vanzella's allowed to come all the way through. Roque, double teamed. Taken away by Garay. Ball turned over. Here's Donatelli. Cuts it back, Roque. Tries back for Donatelli, but right there again. All the answers tonight. Puente's right there with the play at the top of the box.
I know, but I like how the Blast has come out here in the second half. They've already pressed more and higher in this first, minute than they did the entire first half.
Mello back for Vanzella. And again, William gets free clear. Cuts it back for Rayleigh. Donatelli up top now. Back for Santana. Nelson. Mello swings it far side Rayleigh. Heads it to the box. Headed over top of Dantas and into the hands of Vadovina.
So the first two times, Paul, that William has gotten the ball. So I think this is, a concerted effort. The Blast are pushing, since they're playing man-to-man, Blast are pushing all their guys in the offensive third and allowing William to come up.
Right.
And then to kind of play those deeper balls so they're not being pressed right in front of their own goal.
Duarte plays it far side. Come back for Gonzalez along the near board. Picked up by Santana. And, nice cut to the middle, but good help from Rayleigh as he blocked that shot. Force Savage back. And a little more, as you mentioned, Lee, a lot more pressure, making the Savage make decisions now.
Absolutely.
Quicker decisions.
Yeah, have them put their head down, have them actually work the ball out from inside their, their defensive third and not be able to bring it up.
Gonzalez and Santana again. Off the boards in front, that's cleared. Zwart, the low shot that Santana gobbles up. Good run by Zwart, keeps it alive. Gets the reward down the wing, open shot, save Vanzella as he robs Ponce on the far side.
Ponce did William a big favor there by not one-timing that ball, and then William does a great job of adjusting quickly.
Vinny with a drive after he split the double team. Blast need more of that, but he just missed. Macias now.
Great shot by Vinny. That had some venom behind it.
Zwart deflection into the hands of Vanzella. First time we've really seen Vinny use the physicality there.
Yeah, they've done a good job on Vinny as far as, really working off his first touch.
Juan keeps it alive off the boards in front. It's loose. Touch for Dos Santos in front. That's kicked away. And off the glass, it stays in. A break there for Chihuahua.
Great job by the keeper there. That's difficult to read that situation.
Ball banged off the glass. Escalante, Contreras. More possession now. Hernandez on the far side.
Guys, I do have an update at halftime. We talked about the backup goalkeeper jersey situation. Did get some clarification, so that's not an in-game infraction. That will be reported. Paul, it's just a logo on the back. It's not a number one.
Oh, it wasn't
on that jersey. Yeah, it's
okay.
just a logo there, a stitching. So that'll be reported, but it is not an in-game infraction. So that'll go in the game report.
So you don't have to wear a jersey?
He's wearing a jersey, just not a number, and there is nothing in the rules about an in-game infraction for that.
Good ball for Pereira. Blast come out with it. Almost 5 minutes gone here, third quarter. Blast, we talked about it, much more energy here in the third.
Yeah.
Still looking for that tally, though.
And David has done a good decision here with pushing all the players up high and allowing William to distribute a little bit more with his feet as opposed to trying to distribute short. He's distributing a little bit longer. So he's not getting pressured right at, basically right in his box.
Garay goes far side.
One other update from halftime. A lot of the conversation centered. You see the Blast getting some high pressure here. A lot of the conversation centered on the Mike Diesel penalty and whether or not to use the challenge in that situation. Obviously no contact there. Felt like that would have been one on challenge, but is that a situation, is a foul will be whistled here?
Yeah,
is that a situation early that you do that?
Well,
I'm not sure about that, honestly.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I'm not sure it wouldn't have been upheld because his foot was at his face. whether he hit him or not, the ref can still deem that as a really dangerous play worthy of 2 minutes. So I don't, that was a tough one, but I don't think Dave made a mistake there. That's just a difficult one.
Well, the one difficulty and the one challenge with this new system is you only have one challenge.
Right.
Right, and so if you use it on that situation, you may not get the power play, but then you don't have it for the rest of the game.
Correct. Well, no, if you're correct, you get it back.
No.
You don't get it back.
No, that is not in the system.
Oh, drive by Santana went high off the glass and into the crowd.
Yeah, it is not an NFL system where if you win it, you get it back. It's a one and done.
That makes it even tougher on the coaches.
Yeah, because you want to have that in your pocket, especially later in the game.
You almost have to save it for the fourth quarter, right?
Well, you definitely have to save it when, you need it either momentum change when, or fourth quarter.
I mean, I guess, but no matter what the situation, Lee.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, you want that in the fourth quarter, right? Because there's never going to be anything more important than what happens in the fourth quarter, right?
Well, seemingly, unless you lose it before the fourth quarter.
Well, unless you just get blown out, but then if you get blown out, you get blown out. We're talking about having to make a decision on one play. Mello goes down. He's fouled. Mello bought the call there as Miller was a little too physical. Restart, but that won't count. The referee was walking off the wall.
The Blast has got it since they're out of sorts a little bit. They've got to capitalize on these set pieces, power plays. They've got to take advantage of these.
Chance here, Mello on the near side. Donatelli drive, went through some legs, but nice save as Valdovinos got the hand down to make the play.
That's a really difficult. I think Hugo pulled his hamstring.
Fuentos is down by the bench.
Fuentos is hurting. I saw him. He put in a lot of work first half. I told you at the end of the first half, he looked really gassed. He looked tired.
He is in extreme pain right now down by the Savage bench.
Blast fans, here are the winning numbers in tonight's Easter basket raffle. We've got a couple of winning numbers for you. Our winning numbers tonight, 6-0-0-0-3.
Take a look at the replay.
He pulls
he just pulled, he pulls up.
1-1-9. Those winning numbers again, 6-0-0-0.
Yeah, he put in a lot of work first half. So
you were on that right away, Lee. He was all over the place.
Yeah.
And you see the replay from behind.
Looks like he's crying. I tell you, he's really struggling down there.
They're going to take the media timeout here now.
All right, we'll step away. 9:12 left in the third. Savage still leading 2-0. Back with more third quarter action here on MASL TV.
Yeah, he went down.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Back in Baltimore. Chihuahua starts things, but the big story, Hugo Puentes on the bench. And we'll see if he is able to go at all the rest of this game.
Yeah, it looks like the trainer's working on his hamstring. See if they can get some, if he's cramping, they can maybe get some fluids into him. If he pulled it, then, you know, the odds of him coming back obviously are not very good.
Pereira with the steal.
The way that they were working that, Lee, it wasn't the typical cramp. I'm going to put push down on it at all. It looked like they were treating it like a pull or a tear.
I tell you, the Blast has come out with a different level of energy and movement this second half.
Pereira down the wing, gets a step, gets tripped up, and we'll get 2 minutes. This will be on the keeper of Valdovinos as he came off with his line out of his box. Another great opportunity for the Blast.
I want to see this here.
Tripping is the call.
Well, now then Monterey will have, or Chihuahua rather, will have the opportunity to challenge it.
See a flag anywhere?
Not yet, it hasn't come out, but they will have that opportunity.
Did you challenge this if you were?
There it is, challenge is out.
It's so hard though, even if you know you're right, do you challenge this early, right? So
right.
It's 2-0, your man down has been doing a great job. You know.
William Vandell was playing footsies with the challenge flag. But see, here's the thing, you know, what's your opinion though on this play? Because
I'd have to see it from another angle before I threw that flag. Like from the angles that we've seen it so far, I'm not sure.
I mean, Valdovinos does make contact with Pereira, but it's after he handles the ball.
I'm not sure that he does.
Oh, he definitely makes contact. Watch. Not while he has the ball, but watch, let the play roll.
We got to see this from the side angle.
Watch as the ball rolls. Now watch afterwards. He definitely trips him.
It's hard to tell. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Watch after the ball goes through. Watch the contact. Right there.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
Yeah. Does get him on the foot.
Yeah, he does.
There it is. Quick job. Great job by the officials. Blue card is confirmed.
Yeah, I was going to say he made contact after the ball went through.
So that worked perfectly. I mean, that's a great job. They saw two angles. It was pretty clear, and they went to it. So there you go. There's the system. Well done. And now Chihuahua, no more challenges.
I just don't know if I would have thrown that there. That was
again. What are we talking about? The fourth quarter. Nothing else is going to happen more important than what happens in the fourth quarter. I mean, the only thing I could think of, Lee, that you would throw something was if you were down like 3 or 4-0, and you just on the teetering on like getting blown out.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
And then you made a play to kind of change momentum on something that you didn't think was right. I could see it, but other than that, man,
yeah,
it's so precious.
A whole new level of strategy.
Donatelli shots blocked away. Dantas back on it now. The Blast third power play of the game. Dantas drive, that's parried over the glass. Good save there by Valdovinos. Valdovinos makes the play. Quick restart. Blast swing it near side. Donatelli drive, that's blocked. Player down for the Savage in front. Valdovinos makes the play. Break the other way, and now stoppage of play for the injury. Andrew, did you think that Miller was down trying to stop play when he wasn't hurt?
I mean, he definitely took the shot right off the chest. Not sure that you're able to just raise your hand and say I'm hurt.
Well, because
stop on the power play.
Because what ended up happening was, because he went down, he actually hurt his team after they made the steal.
Right, and then they stopped
And then they stopped play.
Yeah. So the Blast are going to send it down. The Blast will get the ball. They'll send it down to Chihuahua. I mean, no offense to Miller, but I mean, he didn't even come out of the game. I don't know how you can stop a power play.
There's another chance. Off the steal. Blast chip it away. Mello, 360s. Comes out for Donatelli.
And Nelson back in the power play now.
Nelson is on the power play, in the box. Ball knocked away. Dantas has to run it down. Roque flashes deep. Tries to flick it towards goal, and that's blocked away.
They're going to say it's deflected off Roque.
I don't agree with that call, but they chip it to the midfield, clear it up ahead further, and the Blast will gather it in with 53 left on the power play. Santana, Donatelli, Santana in front. Nelson still has it. Finally, the Chihuahua clears.
That's where I think Donatelli. That's where I think Donatelli would have that in back of the net there, like.
Dantas on the counter.
Or Dantas. I think you got to put Dantas in the middle. Like, if he makes that turn,
yeah, it's over.
It's over. Like the ball's in back of the net. I don't understand with putting him out wide.
Ball far side for Dantas. Roque misses him. Blast are about to miss out on their third opportunity. And if they don't get a result here tonight, this could be a storyline, obviously. Ball's cleared. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And that'll do it. Blast 0 for 3 on the power play. Dantas in front. That's knocked away.
Tell you what, William is doing a great job of organizing this group. You could hear him counting the seconds out. You could hear him counting the seconds out with for the players on the man up.
Chihuahua get a quick change after the whistle. Smart play by them.
Yeah, this is helping them. They were a little unorganized there for a second. I think if I was Mello, I wouldn't have asked for 10. I would have just put it down and played.
Pereira puts it back. Ball through. Rayleigh.
I would like to see Jamie unleash some from there.
Right. Oh, good spot here. Leave it back. Pereira's drive. That's blocked.
Yeah, look at what a force he is in the middle of the field, right? He's got to find himself in those positions.
Savage have had all the answers defensively tonight. Shot, goal.
Wow. That's
just
a great
like
finish.
that. What a finish. Contreras puts the top shelf. 3-0. Savage.
That was a fantastic finish. I'd like to see the replay of that one.
Look at this finish. The left foot. Oh, we got to put it back right. Oh, jump under the bar.
Yeah.
Time of the goal, 9:09. Check that, Ponce, not Contreras, Ponce. Unassisted. So a goal in each of the 3 quarters for the Savage. Blast still looking for their first. Thomas comes flying in. Dos Santos header, that's saved.
Great job by Juan winning that air ball.
Medrano, far side. Ponce on it again. Duarte. Chance now for Hernandez. Stepped into by Roque. Now drive off, just missed. Kalu. Good ball for Thomas. Jamie has not been a factor tonight. Room on the far side. Roque's got some space. Quick ball to the near side. Donatelli with a drive that goes over everything.
That's a good idea. Actually, Donatelli was going for Jamie back post there. He wasn't shooting that. He was trying to get over that and find Jamie back. I mean, I forget who's back post there. He was trying to find someone back post there. Jeremy.
Blast with the high pressure. It just seems like every time the Blast have had a great opportunity, they haven't cashed in. And then just like seconds later, the Savage have scored off of a transition and a great goal.
Definitely the last 2.
I mean, I like what the Blast is doing here offensively this quarter. I like what they're doing defensively. You're right. They're just missing that final little something.
Top of the arc restart here for the Blast. Another great opportunity.
Have to finish this one here. At least get a good shot on.
I like this. I like having Mello on the ball.
Oh, good ball through, shot and a goal! Roque from the far angle gives the Blast their first goal of the game.
That's great. Great drawn up play. Melo played that ball. Perfect weight, right in stride. Really nice finish by Lucas.
So Roque 37 seconds after the goal from the Savage from Melo to get the Blast on the board.
That is a huge response.
Roque with number 27 on the season. Breaks the 35-minute scoring drought.
Okay, now let's see the reaction of Chihuahua, right? So now the first little chink in the armor. Oh, his shoulder's dislocated. His shoulder, I think you can see it. His shoulder looks like it's dislocated. It popped out.
Trainer right on the field. Was that a breaking the fall kind of dislocation?
I'm not sure, but when I look down, you could see
oh, you know, I've done it. You know.
Oh, have you? I haven't done it. Yeah.
Oh, I've done it. Yeah, you know. Let's take a look if we want to. Goes down.
It's weird. It wasn't the shoulder that landed.
Yeah, I mean, this is a legitimate injury. This was not a. I think it's the collarbone. Yeah, I think it's the collarbone, guys. Yeah, I think it was the collarbone is where they're looking to treat. I think that might have been when the ground contact pushed up, and that might be a broken collarbone. Not to diagnose here, but that's the area they're looking at, and it's definitely out, and he's in a lot of pain.
So already Fuentes has gone down. Yeah, Garay's going to go right to the locker room for treatment, or right to the training area for treatment.
The other one, the previous stoppage, I was a little not sure I agree with that one. That one was pretty clear. That was an injury, needed to be stopped right away.
With the stoppage with Hugo's hamstring?
No. When the Blast were on the power play and I think it was Miller went down in the box.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember, they eventually stopped it on the transition.
Yeah, the hamstring, Lee. I mean, that was pretty clear too.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure which one you were talking about. I'm like, man, that didn't look good to me.
I'm not that mean, Lee.
Ball flick to the middle. Now back in. Oh, dangerous play here, chance, and Radovinos right there to make the play. Dangerous play there for the Savage. Roque goes down. Santana's drive. That's blocked, but another penalty, a tripping call on the Savage.
Well, that was a great job by the referee there to play advantage and give the power play. That was a great job of delaying it and allowing the opportunity to happen. Chihuahua got that earlier, and the Blast now have their fourth power play.
I definitely think this is a foul. I got to take a look and see.
A big moment in the game here again. In a two-goal game. Well, when he takes him down, I don't know if it's 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's 2 minutes tonight because they've really called it tight.
They have. Look, they've been consistent, right? And that's all you want as a player. You want them to be consistent, whether you agree or not. If it's consistent across the board, you can't be upset.
No, I agree.
Wasn't a ton of argument from Chihuahua either. It really wasn't a situation where they argued it too much. So
Chihuahuas seem a little bit frazzled here of late, guys, since the goal. So this will be interesting to see if the Blast can get a goal here, how they react, because they're a little bit out of sorts.
I'll tell you what, Macias has been outstanding at top. He's really created havoc for the Blast and Melo up top.
Yes, he's done a great job. He's long, he covers a lot of ground.
Santana stays on the power play here, but he's not in the middle. Vinny in the middle.
Yeah, they moved around now. Here's Melo with some room. Donatelli touches back for Santana. Nelson near side, Melo. Donatelli. Now Dantas switches out. Now Santana in the box. Vinny, room, cross shot, goal! Roque, number 2, and it's 3-2.
Great touch, great first touch by Vinny to get across the defender there. Allows him to slip that ball in, and Lucas, what a nice little backside run. Easy tap in.
Time to go 12:05. That's just a nice play, and Lucas getting to the box and making himself available. Timeout. Savage, as the Blast have cut the lead to 1 here in the third. .28 goals now for Roque. 2 playoff goals.
So we talked about it, right? Making Chihuahua a little bit more uncomfortable. I think the Blast has done a great job of that, pressing them a little bit higher, pressing them a little bit more aggressively, individually and as a unit collectively. And now, we talked about after that first goal, how are they going to react, right? So not only I feel like they're frazzled, but then you throw the injuries on top of that, and now it's 3-2.
And you're a couple guys short.
Yeah, this is a bit of a gut check, so we'll see how they're going to react to this.
Well, this loud crowd is awake, that's for sure. Decibel level turned up significantly here in the last 5 minutes.
Wow. Blast have to be mindful too. They've gotten the last 3 power plays.
Yes, it's always that fear, right? Are they going to look to? Are they going to look to even one up?
Well, I'll tell you about it. I was still arguing over the one he got. He does not agree, calling it a dive on Pereira.
Good ball. Far side. Good ball for Ponce, and now back out. Hernandez comes near side. Aguiar, marked by Dos Santos. Schwartz. Touched by Medrano to the far side. 2:25 left in the third. It's a 1-goal game. Savage have scored a goal in each quarter. Last 2 here in the third. Last one on the power play. Ball, 3 lines. Looked like a 3-line violation. I don't think Aguiar touched that till he was past the yellow, but it's a foul call anyway.
Whoa.
Manzella with some room. William touches to the boards. Mello in front, loose shot, goal! Roque, the natural hat trick, and we're tied at 3.
Great job by William creating numbers. Fantastic job. That goal, great strike by Lucas, but that goal is created by William. Aware, coming out of the net. Nice little ball here.
That's a great ball to the boards, and then the 5-hole for Roque. Great ball by Mello off the boards.
Yeah, fantastic, just all around, great job.
Time of the goal, 12:59. And we have a new game in Baltimore.
I don't know if this is translating to the TV screen, but the sound down here is definitely, it's the loudest I've ever heard it at CQ. We've had championship games here.
Keeper makes a mistake there if he doesn't touch that. That's that's 3 lines on,
yes,
yeah, that's 3 lines on Michael.
Rios gets fouled.
You can't hear a thing down here.
Well, Gonzalez will restart here. Don't think for a second he won't try to bang this forward. He does, off of Diesel. Contreras on the near side, up by Dantas. Pressure by Pereira. Near steal, Escalante spins free.
Yeah, but I don't mind that. I don't
right.
mind that, right?
Right, make him uncomfortable.
Right, make him move like that. Make him make that move consistently.
And then you're thinking in your head now, is he coming, is he coming?
Of course.
I gotta move it quick.
Absolutely. Look at every player on the ball. Every player is comfortable with the ball with Chihuahua, but you have to make them uncomfortable.
Good ball by Rios, left shot. Already to the breadbasket, 2-hopper for Manzella. Ball for Kalu is headed away. And back to the box, and Valdovina scoops that up. 45 left in the quarter. Big 45 seconds here.
That's that same time frame the Blast gave up the goal at the end of the half as well, right around that 30-second mark. Don't want to equal that again.
Nah, Blast want to keep momentum here.
Well, a goal for, and Rios chips this one in the crowd, goal for the Savage really stabilizes them, and a goal for the Blast here would just give them all kind of momentum and their first lead of the game heading into the fourth.
Yeah, look at the ball's rolling downhill already a little bit on the Savage, so another goal kind of accelerates that momentum and accelerates that ball rolling down the hill.
Andrew, is William having a shoelace issue tonight?
That is the most size of shoe. He's trying to walk away. That is the most size of a shoe I've ever seen outside of my son Sean's games.
This is because he's handling the ball so much. He's doing a great job. Listen, Williams done a fantastic job. I love what the Blast has done the second half, really pushing the players up and giving him more room to work.
Oh, good ball, good distribution here. Far side, Rios. Pressured by Santana, forced back. 15 left. Fernandez moves on Thomas.
Great job by Jamie.
5 seconds left, good touch. Turn, Aguiar off the boards in front, knocked down by Santana. 1 second, that'll do it. We're headed to the fourth.
They're calling a pass back to William, but I don't.
Are they going to look at this? They're going to look at this.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is, because I think he needed it back to him.
I think he did.
Which is kind of his specialty.
We're going to discuss this. This would be a huge swing. This is a huge swing. It's going to be a chance for Chihuahua.
I thought Nelson thighed this back.
This is unreal because it really wasn't going to matter. The clock was going to expire anyway.
Right, yeah, this is a tough...
Can we see the replay on that?
So if they have 1 second, I think Rich said 1 second left, yeah. Right? So if they have 1 second left, they don't have enough time to pass, I don't think. So I think you put all 5 guys in the wall here.
Chihuahua scored earlier this year with 1 second left in the fourth quarter against San Diego to force overtime. Here we go. Ponce drive block. That'll do it. Williams still giving a riot act to Rich Grady over there. 3 quarters in the books, brand new ball game as we head to the fourth. Blast and Savage tied at 3. Exciting MASL fourth quarter action on the way on MASL TV.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the midfield area. They're back. They're the most beautiful, the most talented girls in the MASL. Please give it up for your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
Don't act like you forgot. I called a shot. Like black. Y'all tell me well enough.
A 3-3 game here in Baltimore after 3 quarters of play. Andrew Primrose, the explanation from the officials on that last call.
Yeah, I mean, they seem pretty confident that there's a rule to evade the pass back in order to game the system, an illegal pass back. You can't play the ball when you're down on the ground. You can't go to your knee to knee it back to the keeper. It has to be above the waist in order to play it back to the keeper with a knee thigh. And so that is
the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I've seen guys go down and head the ball.
Well, not on the ground. No, what he's saying is Nelson was on the ground already. I mean, you see guys,
and then he
you
got
see
down
guys
to do
diving
that.
to the ground to head it. That's different than actually being on the ground when you make the play.
So it's something we haven't seen before.
How is that different? You're still in the same position.
Because you're going to the ground when you head it. You're on the ground already, and they're saying Nelson was already on the ground.
No, I know what they're saying. I don't see the difference. You're still in the same position when you play the ball back.
Well, I mean, both teams had it explained to them. Both teams see it. And then Chihuahua had some questions about the foul count at that half.
Here it is, and I don't know. Oh, I don't even think he was on the ground, to tell you the truth.
I think he doesn't have to be all the way down, even if he's going down, like he's below the waist is the explanation.
Well, then Lee's point is well made. How do you go and dive at a header?
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen guys actually physically go to the ground and head it back.
Although you said above the waist, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what they were saying to David was about the waist. He said they can't go down. So I guess there's intent to evade the pass back rule.
Oh no, here's a good chance. Bicycle is blocked by Dos Santos. Oh, wow. Gonzalez robbed of a great chance.
Great block by Adriano. That was a fantastic bicycle. William would have definitely had to make a save there.
Dangerous pass back there. Oh, Vinny screens the defender and gets called for the foul. Santos used the body to screen out Escalante here. Wow.
I mean,
well, if you're Escalante there, I guess you're in a bad position. You're not going to win that ball, and you feel that little pressure. You go down and you buy the call. It's a great play.
Yeah, because if you don't, you're not.
He's going anyway.
You're not catching.
Anyway.
Yep.
Thomas with the steal. He's taken down. Foul called on Gonzalez this time.
Great job by Jamie there. Great energy.
Thomas, top of the box. Spins it near side for Hughes.
I tell you what, whatever tightness, whatever slowness the Blast had to the first 2.5 quarters is long gone now.
Yeah, which lends me to think it was the layoff, right?
Okay, knocked down. Gonzalez wanted a flop call. Good ball back, shot. Oh, it's just wide. Great chance there as Contreras ran through.
Yeah, really nice combination by Chihuahua there. He just opened up his hip a little bit too much.
Did you see that last adjustment that the Savage made? There's a big save. Hughes cleared. They're not letting Vanzella carry the ball out anymore.
I didn't recognize that. I got to see if they make a concerted effort to keep a guy up. And then the Blast should be able to punish them down the field because they'll have one extra guy.
You're right. Kicked away by Hughes. Cleared to the midfield. Aguiar with a good settle. Macias plays it near side. Rios. Good ball in front. That's kicked away by Santana. Ball kept in play, and then it bounces out. Tough break for Rios there as he took a bad bounce. Melo plays it forward. Dantas shielded off. Quick shot. Vanzella comes flying through and parries it over the bar.
It's a great strike. And that was midway
it was like
between the yellow. Yeah, that was between the yellow line and midfield.
Hernandez chips. Escalante couldn't get a good look at that. Like he came up a little bit lame as well, but looks like he's okay. Good push, good shot, save, Vanzella, and clear.
So I feel like obviously Chihuahua has done their homework. I think that they are making a concerted effort to go at certain guys 1v1 with speed matchups.
Middle leaves it back. Savage with possession. Here's Rios near side. Stop with Melo. Rios drive. That's saved by Vanzella. Out to Dos Santos. Kicked away from Melo, and Blast can't win the possession. Forced back on D again. Fresh legs. Good to see Garay back on the floor. Looks like he's okay. Ball off the boards in front. Diesel knocks it away. Kicked away. Aguiar. Good chip. Oh, chance here. Shot goal. It's Garay back on the floor to give the Savage the lead back.
Oh, that was so fortunate for Chihuahua because whoever was in the middle actually just mistrapped it, and it went under his foot to a tap in.
So you didn't think that was a false run by Rios? He thought he missed this
No,
once it
I
comes
think,
across?
yeah, I mean, I take a look now, but no, he absolutely, he absolutely tried to trap this. Let's see it again, and we'll get a better. No,
Totally
he absolutely, right?
Interesting, yeah.
That's the no, yeah.
I was getting ready to say what a great job on the false run to let it go through.
No, the run. No, he made that run and he tried to get it. It just he missed the ball.
So Garay picks up the goal, his 9th of the season, first of the playoffs. Drop ball here, Thomas wins it. 1-on-2. Okay, gets in there. Still loose and pops free around the turn and right into the hands of Valdovinos.
So now after 3 straight from the Blast, Chihuahua takes one. We'll see how the Blast react. Do they have anything in the tank here?
Oh, they look like they have plenty in the tank. I mean, their energy level has not dropped, and it's just they're in full swing here.
Gonzalez wins it. Fouled by Santana. Gonzalez wants a card, but it's a foul. Free kicker, yellow line. Ball into the nets, far side.
That's a really nice chip, nice strike, unlucky.
10:45 left, Savage back on top by a goal. Let's see here, they do give Williams some room. They just did it that one time.
It's tough. It's tough to keep a player up there, Paul, because then, you know, if William has distribution with his hands or his feet, they're down a man in a dangerous area.
Santos had to go off his foot. Gonzalez can't finish. Blast get a break there as Dos Santos kind of got in the way of the clear. Put it on the table for the Savage.
It might be the first time I've ever seen Rich strike a ball.
Dantas can't win it. Here comes the Savage 3-on-2. Oh, wow. Santos steps in. Big play there.
Huge play. I mean, if that gets by him, it's a 2-on-0 because Chihuahua had a player on the left and right running free.
Miller steps in, steals the distribution pass from Vanzella. Drive off the boards. Melo, Dantas, Pereira, room, Pereira, run off. Nice play by Miller. Diesel right there for the Blast.
Paul, if the Blast come back to win this and they're only down 1, to me that could save the game there. That's 3-on-1.
Yes.
And Adriano made a fantastic read there.
Such a tough situation is the Tony Donatello pick up a foul. It's such a tough situation with how far do you come off the ball and allow that to go. You got to push the ball there, but he fell off at the exact right amount to get the steal.
It's almost like playing defensive basketball, where you're playing 3-on-2 and you're playing transition. You gotta like show something and then come off of that and make a play. And there's a mistake by Thomas. He puts it into the.
Although that was
seats.
That was 3-on-1.
That was 3-on-1.
So
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
If you're playing 3-on-1, you
That's tough, man.
you gotta show.
Yeah.
And then make a play, and that's exactly what Dos Santos did.
Does Chihuahua get a timeout here? They're not set.
They don't. They don't get a real good look. And here come the Blast now on the counter. Okay, can he make it 4? Shot save!
Yeah, Yeah, that was really sloppy by Chihuahua there. They weren't set offensively, and then they got absolutely caught out of position defensively.
Reminiscent of that goal in the second quarter, where the Blast didn't come away with anything, and then Chihuahua countered and scored. 8:45 left. To the far side. Oh, nice save there. LeRae again, looking for his second straight goal. Galante back for LeRae. Savage will kick it around with 8:20 left. On the corner, back it back out. Near steal by Roque. Last steal. Roque digs it out. Lucas plays it forward. Kalu to the corner. Shielded off. Nice play there by Contreras. Spins it down for Valdivinas.
So, Paul, did they ever say what the injury was? Because he's back on the field now. So was it a dislocated shoulder? They popped it back in? Or?
I guess it was his shoulder. I mean, he's back. He looks like none for the worse for the wear, right?
No, he
scored the go-ahead goal. What a story that is. And we're going to get 2 minutes here. Wow. A boarding call on Hernandez. Talk about calling it tight.
Yeah, this is the, what is this, the fifth penalty, the fifth 2 minutes on
Fifth
Chihuahua?
Power play for the Blast.
Yeah.
5-2 now, the discrepancy in penalties.
It's out onto the floor, and this is the media timeout here in the fourth. We'll take one, too. 7:35 left in the fourth quarter. Blast on the power play looking for the equalizer. Back with more MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for? No one comes into our house and pushes us around.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
This could be the greatest night of our lives.
We shut them down because we can.
They don't know your heart.
On this team, we fight for that inch.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go!
Blast on the power play, down a goal. Blast on the power play, down a goal. Fifth power play of the night. They're 1 for 4. Santana back on the top of the box. Mello. Donatelli drive off the glass and up over into the crowd.
To your point, Paul, that's where you kind of want to have that challenge flag, right? So you're, like you said, in the fourth quarter, right?
I guess.
So you were right. Like that's.
We were talking though. It's like, how do you challenge blue card penalties on contact when? What's the criteria?
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely rode him into the boards. Was it a soft roll into the boards? Yes, no question about it. There wasn't a lot of contact, but by definition, he rolled him into the boards.
Right, and that's the conversation, right?
Exactly. Do you overturn that? Oh, shorthanded. That would have been a dagger.
What a strike.
Foul called on Dantas. 1:29 left on the power play. Best chance of the power play goes to the Savage. It's Macias with the drive just wide.
Macias struck that one really well. He's been a solid player today.
He is a special teams monster.
Yeah.
Right? Playing the top of that penalty kill, and we saw him unleashed there.
That's the third good shot that Chihuahua's had on these power plays.
He is so skinny and long.
Roque has it get away. Ball still loose. Santana battles. Blast win it back. They clear it to the box, but Savage able to clear it all the way down to the Blast end. 1 minute left on the power play. Dantas. Mello. Donatelli. Back for Mello. Santana. Too hard for Donatelli. Tony. Finds Roque far side. Double teamed. And Macias takes it away. Donatelli takes it right back. Here's a chance.
Play.
Dantas. Room. Dantas shoots. Score! Santana on the far post, and we're tied at 4.
Great job. Great job by Vinny in the middle of the park. Did a little flip-flop move with the ball, loaded up like he was going to shoot it, and had the presence of mind to find Nelson for a tap-in back post.
Time to go, 8:54. Oh, between the legs. Between the legs, Lee.
Yeah, I love this little flip-flop move. Presence of mind to slot it back post. That's not an easy finish. Good finish by Nelson.
Let it come across his body, go to his left.
Yeah, fantastic.
8:54, the time of the goal. We're even again. Well, we figured coming in this would be a good series, and game 1 has not disappointed. Pereira flicks it forward, Roque shot! Goal! Wow. Lucas Roque, number 4, and the Blast take the lead.
What a fantastic finish, great effort, great ball.
Blast are pummeling Pereira as the emotion spilling out on the field. How about that pass, Lee?
Oh, no, fantastic.
The Blast have their first lead of the game.
Wow.
9-10, the time of the goal.
Lucas is a predator in front of the net.
Thomas takes it away. Thomas goes down. Good tackle there. Chance. Far side. Off the boards in front. Goes through. Garay couldn't get a piece. And Dantas clear.
Great job by William, though. Great job by William coming out and forcing the forward to make a good play there.
These two teams go to Mexico on Monday nights. Dantas gets taken down. Referee says play on. Oh, Tony gives it away. Here's a chance. Good feed far side. Shot off the boards. Vanzella loses the handle. And the Blast eventually come out with it.
Wow, what an awkward spin that was. I don't think...
Here's a drive save, Vanzella! Roque gets held. Here's a chance. Rios turns and they Blast clear. And the whistle finally blows. What's the call, Andrew?
Waiting to hear. Embellishment warning.
They missed the pull on somebody was pulling Lucas's arm as he's going across the box there. If they would have scored, that Blast would have been hard done there.
Vanzella clears. Roque lets it go by. Levinos plays it near side. Blast by a goal with 4:40 left. What a game. As I was saying, the two teams go to Mexico Monday night. Game there. If the series tied at 1, they'll have another game, 15 minutes. The two teams are tied at 15 minutes. They'll play sudden victory overtime.
It's been a tale of two halves. You know, Chihuahua had the first half, and I think the Blasters had the better of the second half.
Roque with 4 goals in the second half. Oh, nice move by Ponce. Shot. That's deflected. Ball goes to the corner. Kalu tries to win it. Ball banged through the midfield, and Savage sent back with 3:55 left. After a sluggish first half, the Blast, as you mentioned, Lee, have come out with tremendous energy here in the second half.
Yeah, they've done a much better job of individual defending, and then they've done a better job of collectively defending. And it's led to some opportunities for them offensively.
Valdovinos, watch him. He's up to the midfield now. Gamble by Benzella. He clears.
William has been unbelievable today.
Diesel makes the steal. We try to chip it forward. Kalu can't get it out. Diesel and Pereira gathers it in, and
handball.
Call a handball.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Kind of just bounced up on one.
3:16 left.
So, Paul, let's reset here. 3 minutes left. The Blast have both timeouts in their challenge. Chihuahua out of challenges and only 1 timeout left. That's correct?
Ponce, far side. Melo steps in. Ponce looks for some space. Far side, and the ball's driven into the crowd. I think we'll get a free kick here for the Blast. Okay. Far side Santana. Nelson chips over top. Thomas is called for a foul. Interesting. Aguiar turns, shoots, save, Manzella, it's loose, and William gobbles it up.
Oh, wow, almost a really unfortunate bounce there. William does a great job.
Roque up ahead, Lucas shoots, save, rebound! Oh, what a save! Valdovinos saves the game for Chihuahua.
Lucas's ability to get his hips around these balls and get them on target is, every game impresses me.
Valdovinos saves the game. That would have been a dagger, though, for the Blast. And out, Manzella, 2:12 left in this one. How about that save? Lucas has his hands on his head. How about that save by Valdovinos?
Yeah, he's fallen down, and to kind of get that, throw that arm up against, kind of away from his momentum, that's a great save. The question is, when are they going to pull 6 attacker here?
Well, they're familiar with this size arena, so they got it figured out, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that save. Let's see, is this it? Yeah, look at this. The first one, that's a great save right there, but Donatelli, he gets the hand up, the one left hand that parries it wide of the goal to keep this a 1-goal game.
What a nice strike by Lucas, though.
Now, turn of events here in the 4th. Garay got the Savage back in front 4-3. But then it was 2 goals by the Blast. Santana from Dantas on the power play. The Blast's second power play goal of the night. Made it a 4-4 game. And then Roque from Pereira, just 24 seconds later, has the Blast on top with just 2:12 left and a goalkeeper distribution coming up for the Blast. All right, here we go. Savage fan out, pick up their men. Manzella drives it down the field. Miller heads it off the glass. Gonzalez clears. Diesel heads it to the corner. Cleared. Aguiar settles. Savage look to attack here. Still bottled up though in their own end. 1:54 left. Good touch by Valdovinos, and out they come.
That was great pressure by the Blast, but excellent work breaking that pressure by Chihuahua.
Hernandez back on the field.
No sixth attacker here.
140 left, plenty of time. Hernandez far side, spins it back, plays it back for Rios. Ponce. Now, oh, there's your sixth attacker right there. Valdovinos joins the play. Ponce. Rios, far side.
This is interesting here.
Ponce fakes, turns it to the middle. Valdovinos. Will he shoot this? No. Blocked. And into the crowd.
Great individual defending by Hughes at the top of the box. Ponce is really crafty, he's tricky, a lot of fake shots, a lot of hesitation moves.
Well, Valdovinos is going to be the sixth man, and it's evident. Here we go, 50 seconds left. Ponce, has room. They call a handball on Thomas. Now, this might be a good time to challenge.
Yeah, I mean, his hand is, his arm is tucked right in on his body.
Can you see a replay? You got to be able to see a replay. I don't think David would throw the flag unless you can see a replay. Ponce.
Do they go timeout here? Yeah.
They do go timeout. This will give the Blast a chance to look at this, right?
No, but the play has started. I would
Doesn't
assume
matter.
here.
No. Andrew.
We're gonna clarify.
I hit him in the elbow.
It did. No, it absolutely hit him in the elbow. But what I'm saying is, I think his arm was tucked into his chest. Look where his arm is.
So clarity there. They cannot. Are we in?
Yeah.
All right. So they cannot challenge a handball. They can't. Simple foul under the rules of the. So it doesn't matter either way.
That's
with
tough.
the challenge.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Although I will say this though, let me throw a scenario out though. Remember the goal that was scored earlier this year here, where the player got his arm up,
yep,
and armed it down and then scored? That was challengeable, right?
Because of the goal?
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume the goal. I don't now see. That's the interesting question: is was it a foul that caused the goal? And I would assume that would be the challengeable, review. But in this case, because it's a shot now. It's a new system, and look, I think the end of it is we're not trying to take away these judgment calls, these quick, small goal challenges. I think the idea is to correct egregious mistakes, and it's done that tonight.
No, it's worked really well. Look, it's actually been a really well officiated game. I think the refs have been consistent. That's all you can ask for.
Here we go, great chance here. Ponce he'll preside here.
They're gonna play dummy pass to the top of the arc here.
Yeah, you see him wave him on.
Yeah, Macias is the sixth attacker.
They're gonna play behind Macias.
Shot into the netting. Good look by Gonzalez, but he shot it wide.
Wow, they really did a good job there. I thought they were gonna go behind Macias.
46.6 left.
This is where you just gotta hold it up. Gotta be strong.
How much time can you kill?
Yep.
About 5 seconds. That's all you do here in this arena. Gonzalez now plays a far side chance. Header that goes off over the glass, and Manzella will hold with 30 seconds left. William again to the far side. Oh, dangerous pass there. Melo steals. Melo takes to the corner. Ball comes free. Melo keeps it alive. It's still loose. Ball free. Diesel runs on off of Diesel with 13 seconds left.
That's okay. Great job by Mike. Great pressure by the Blast.
Ball far side. 10 seconds left. Shot. That goes into the netting. 7.4 left.
That should be it.
Well,
that should be it.
No.
Gonna dump it down low. I would get Lucas or get Vinny up top where they can hold the ball.
Throw it down again. 5 seconds left. Goes to the corner and out of play. Oh, tough right there. 3.6 left.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst case scenario there.
Well, they're gonna have to play it in. 2 seconds. 1 second. Blocked. That'll do it. The Blast hold on. Unbelievable. They take their first lead late in the fourth, and the Blast hold on for the 5-4 victory.
That's a well-deserved, well-earned victory for the Blast. Really made some nice adjustments at halftime and really put some pressure on Chihuahua, and that was a fantastic game.
Oh, what a game. Blast, hold on. And now they go back to Mexico. Blast can win in Mexico game 1, or the 15-minute game if the Blast fall in that first game in Mexico.
Look, that's a great feeling, right? You're not pressure of do or die, right? So that first game, if you can go out and steal a victory, great. If not, then you go into the mini game. I think this is a well-earned victory for the Blast. David made some really nice adjustments at half. I think they got their legs underneath them from that layoff that they had. And wow, it's just a great game by both teams.
What a moment down on the floor. Vinny Dantas hugging Juan Pereira.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what it's about right there.
Well, it's pretty obvious who our player of the game is.
Oh, I don't know.
Lucas. Well, I know.
I'm not as obvious as you
are.
All
right, well, hold on. Let's look at the save of the game first. I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you. Let's take a look at the save of the game from William Vanzella, who could have been the player of the game. And how about this one? Huge parry to the far side. And the save of the game there. And I tell you what, we could have co-players of the game because Vanzella kept the team in the game for the first 2 quarters, and I guess we're going to call it. And he's standing by, William Vanzella standing by with our own Andrew Primrose.
So William, I got to tell you, I went over to Lucas and I asked him to come over for the interview, and he said absolutely not. Go get William.
Yeah, he's wrong. He scored 4 goals. It shouldn't be me here. You know, as a team, we don't care who plays better than anybody because we're a team. And then some days a guy will step up more than others. That's normal. But I'm so proud of our team and coming back from a 3-0 and the way we played the first half. I want to apologize to our fans because that's not who we are. And we prove so much blood and we fight for the second half. That's who we are.
Talk about that. You go into halftime 3-0. It was not a good half. Not the way that you guys are used to playing in especially in the playoffs in Baltimore. What did you guys talk about in the halftime? What adjustments did you make, and why did you come back out so much better in the second half?
Well, we haven't played in a playoff since 2019, so obviously it's different. And some guys here that are first, second playoffs, we didn't play last week as well, so we kind of fell our legs in the first quarter. But we know we're so much better than that. We had some games on and off, but, you know, it's time for us to not make mistakes. And we like to play with our backs against the wall. When we have to come out, we come out big. That's what we did.
All right, let's talk about the emotion before the game. We saw the tribute. You guys came out as a team. You were wearing the shirts. Talk about what it means and what the emotion was coming into this game with the tragic passing.
Now, I will be honest with you guys. We had this season's been very tough for us. We lost so many people along the way, you know. Mrs. Hell, Coach David Basco's nephew, now Juan. We're really struggling. We have a lot of guys injured. And let me tell you guys, what we're going through this season is magical, and I appreciate your support. So we really feel emotional because we love what we do. We love being here. We love give everything we have to you guys. And now I'm proud of this game, but it's just the first half. We have to go back to Mexico on Monday and do the same.
So this was probably the loudest that I've heard CQ Arena, especially in a while. These fans here tonight, they were a really loud crowd. You mentioned you're going to have to go play another tough crowd down in Chihuahua. What is your mentality going down there and having to play in Mexico?
See, I cannot even speak right now. We really appreciate you guys coming out on Friday. Bring up their game next week.
All right, congratulations, William. We'll hopefully see you back here next week. Good luck in Mexico.
Thank you, guys.
There you go, William Vanzella. Wow.
Says it all, right? Look at the ups and downs that a lot of people don't see that go on in a team life, right? So life goes on for athletes, and I think people forget that. They just see what, you know, they just see game day. They forget that life is going on for us, you know, for athletes. So that was awesome. Really, really proud of the way the boys fought back. Great adjustments by David at halftime. It was a good game.
All right, Lucas Roque scored 4 goals tonight. There's one right there, and that really got the Blast jump started. And then how about this one from Dantas? Great feed on the power play. That's number 2. And Lee, he wasn't done. The natural hat trick for Roque. As Vanzella got forward, Mello made the play, and Lucas with the finish. Maybe the best goal of the night came on number 4. Pereira with a great feed off the volley, and Roque makes no mistake.
Yeah, I mean, Juan sombreroed somebody along the boards, played the ball in the middle, and what a nice finish. I got to tell you, the fact that, you know, Lucas didn't want player of the game or kind of pushed it onto William, to me, that speaks volumes, right? That speaks volumes for where this team is as a unit, right? So what they're thinking of each other, or what they think about each other and how they're fighting for each other. That act right there speaks more than anything else.
No doubt. Blast get goals 24 seconds apart, I should say 16 seconds apart from Santana and Roque. Santana's on the power play as the Blast win it by a final score of 5-4. Let's take a look. Remember, the Savage built that 3-0 lead. They got the power play goal. Canez and Ponce scored. It was 3-0 in the third quarter, 9 minutes into the third quarter. This is a great play and a great finish there by Canez to make it 2-0. And the third goal came late in the third, and Lee, we're thinking, man, maybe it's just not the Blast night. But the Blast never gave up. That's a great finish, by the way, by Ponce there. Blast never gave up. They finally got it going in the third quarter. And again, it was Lucas Roque who got everything started.
Yeah, look at, like we had talked about, they were slow and sluggish in the first half. Chihuahua was playing really well, and, you know, they didn't give up. They made some adjustments, and they scored some great goals.
That's the 3-2 goal. And then, again, we saw this earlier, the goal that tied it at 3. How about Vanzella, Lee, coming forward and making a difference when Chihuahua gave him that time and space?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's amazing what you can do with time and space, and it's amazing what you can't do when you're under pressure, right? And that honestly makes a difference.
All right, so the Blast win it 5-4. They get back-to-back goals in the fourth to take the game and take the win back to Mexico. Again, Mexico, Chihuahua, they'll play one game there, and if it's tied at 1 in the series, they'll play a 15-minute game with a sudden death overtime there. Time to wrap it up from Baltimore. We'll watch on Monday night down in Mexico. For Lee, Sean Tourette, and Andrew Primrose, I'm Paul Mittermeier saying so long. Once again, our final Blast 5 and Savage 4. You've been watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.